good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm December DeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm and do not forget to subscribe. So we got some bad idea AI technical analysis. We're going to take a look at the price on the charts and see what's likely to happen next. So make sure y'all give me a like on this video. Let's try to get it to 1,500 likes. We haven't been able to do that on any of our bad idea videos, but I think it's very much possible if we get the entire community rocking with us. All you have to do is get this video a like. It is 100% free. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on updates like this. Now let's check this out. We got the chart pulled up in front of us. We went absolutely crazy. Let me know, did any of y'all catch this wick up here? The wick went all the way to 6 zeros, 42,000 points per coin. So a ridiculous amount. Anybody that caught that top right there. Now, someone in the last video asked me, what is the wick? The wick is basically the movement of the candle. So we have two parts of a candle. It's called the real body, which is the full section of the candle, the thick section of the candle, and the wick is the thin skinny line you see coming out the top and the bottom of the candle. That shows price movement. This tells us that this candle, which is a green candle, a bullish candle, it opened at the bottom. It went to slightly pushing. So green candles open at the bottom, close at the top. So it pushed down. Sellers tried to push it down, push it down, push it down. Buyers regained control, blew it all the way up to this 42,000 points per coin level before it came down and sold and closed right here at this level before starting this next candle. But this is absolutely crazy, y'all. This is literally what we call parabolic. So congratulations to everybody a part of the Bad Brigade, everybody rocking with the channel. I know those games are looking nice right now. If we take a look at what's playing out on the chart, we can see we are finding some resistance around this range here. So yes, price did, break out of this range, but that's generally where we're seeing some resistance. Remember, I taught y'all about Bollinger Bands as well. The Bollinger Bands are these two bands, this upper band here and this lower band, and then we got a mid Bollinger Band. These bands help you determine when the price is becoming expensive or when sellers are likely to begin selling. So when it becomes expensive, sellers are less likely to, or buyers are less likely to buy in this range, and sellers are more likely to sell. And for those that are short-term speculators, traders, those looking for quick profit, when the price gets up to this upper Bollinger Band range, that's when they begin to sell. So remember, 90 to 95% of the time, well, really like 95% of the time, the price wants to stay within this channel here, the upper Bollinger Band and the lower Bollinger Band. So it could bounce around in this channel. Sometimes it can use this mid band right here as a support level, which you see it has been doing, holding this as a support. Every time it comes down and taps that as a support, it goes back up. Even here, we did briefly break under it, which is a warning sign we want to pay attention to. But the next candle right here found support right at the mid Bollinger Band. And also this candle that we see forming here that just flashed red, that candle so far it's a green candle. So it's showing that it opened right here where it's at, but it just flashed down red. I mean, it pushed down to the downside and tested this area. So we want to see how this candle plays out. Does it respect this boundary here or this resistance here? Because what we want to see is a candle step outside of both of these resistance areas. So we got a trend, a downtrend right here. We want to step outside of that. But first we need to close above this downtrend here off of this candle. So you see this one candle, 2, 3, 4, fifth. We need this fifth candle to close outside of this trend here. We can break this trend, test this range. If we can hold outside of here, that's going to be a good sign to say that likely this momentum can continue. And we'll see some resistance around that 20,000 points per coin level. But, as strong as this project is, I think it could possibly break through. I think this is just the beginning. We just got staking launch live. So you see a red candle forming in right here. If we start to see this red candle close under this range here, then that's likely a bad sign. Also, worst case scenario, not worst case, but just we would like to see prices hold at least above that 15 range. You see when it dipped in that 15 range, it quickly was brought up to a support right around 15,421 points per coin. So we just got to watch it play out. Does it respect this level and continue to break out above these trend lines, or does it begin to drop and violate this support area here and take us further towards the downside? Because remember, our lower Bollinger Band is sitting around 12,000 points per coin. and we are technically in a downtrend. We're pulling back, so it could target this area here. So, you know, it might pull back to the 12s in a bad situation, or just a, you know, worse case situation. But it's not horrible, because I think even if it did pull back to this level, people would just buy eventually and work its way back up. Also, pay attention to how quick it dipped briefly into the 13s. It went down to 13,952 and immediately shot right back up to the 1,500 points per coin level. So keep that in mind as well. There's a lot of volume in this project right now, a lot of hype, excitement, you know, people wondering what this project is going to do. And also, you got to remember, we have major catalysts coming up. Blockchain Futures Conference, Bad Idea AI will be represented at the conference, so that's a bullish sign for us as well. But we're going to watch how this plays out. Sometimes you have to just be patient, you know, let the chart play out a little bit before you make your next move. Now, let's take a look at the volume. We got volume at, let's see. Also, I wanted to mention, if we take a look at the RSI, relative strength index, so volume is tapering off as well. You want to pay attention to volume. So with volume coming down, that's a sign that price is likely to pull back. But then again, I don't know, because this project is so bullish. I did some technical analysis the other day where we predicted this pullback, but it happened one launch after, you know, we expected it to. The price went parabolic for a short period, and then we seen the pullback. But I just try to teach y'all to not chase candles so you don't get wrecked. If you want to chase a candle, if you want to buy in at any particular position, that's fine. I just want you to understand that prices can likely pull back, and a pullback is not a bad thing. It's healthy for the chart. We see impulses, corrections, impulse, correction. Now it looks like we might have another impulse. Depending on what this candle does, this candle can either take us down into this range where we start violating supports, or if it continues, we'll start that next impulse, and it'll take us back to around 20,000 points per coin. But we have to step outside this trend here. So pay attention to this trend. If y'all want to throw these lines up on y'all chart as well, you can do so. Now RSI is at a 57. If we take a look, we've been finding some support around that 62-ish range. 62 on the RSI, previous resistance level if we look back for some historical significance for relative strength. And then right now it is below that level at a 57. So this could signal for this project here that obviously it's not oversold, because 35 and below is considered oversold, 70 and above is considered overbought. But, you know, buyers may step in this range. So this is a tricky one to see, you know, how this plays out. I would watch for, you know, we're on a 1 hour chart, so I would probably let another hour play out to see how the candles form. Do we move closer to violating this line, or do we violate this trend line to the upside? Also, you know, pay attention to volume. Does volume pick up? You know, are more buyers or sellers stepping in? You could tell if it's buyers or sellers by the color of the candle. And the amount of volume is the size of the candle. So keep that in mind. But if this RSI starts to curl up, then that means likely we're going back to the upside. And, you know, around a 70 is where people might consider selling again, or where we see this upper Bollinger Band. So keep that in mind. That's all we got for this one as far as the charts. Volume up 115% on the day at $9.4 million, y'all. Also up 45%. This is amazing, y'all. Absolutely crazy. Up 48% at that 1805 level. You know, nothing else is doing this in the market today. Sitting at a $96 billion market cap. So, you know, that $100 million market cap is literally right around the corner. We already touched it, but, you know, we will be touching it again. So that's all we got for this video. Give me a like on this one if y'all appreciate this type of content. Let me know we are good in the comment section if you're rocking with the Bad Brigade, if you're rocking with me, and you got you a bag of Bad Idea AI. Salute to y'all for pulling up. Almost forgot. Check the link. First link in the description section if you want to cop some Shiba Inu merch similar to this. Just uploaded 30 new designs. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are